US President Joe Biden has continued to express concerns over an imminent Russian invasion of Ukraine. Biden has once again said he's convinced that Putin will invade Ukraine and that based on US intel, the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv is going to be the target. Here is what the US president said.
But the fact remains, Russian troops currently have Ukraine surrounded from Belarus along the Russian border and with Ukraine to the Black Sea in the south and all of its border. You know, look, we have reason to believe the Russian forces are planning to and intend to attack Ukraine in the coming week, in the coming days. We believe that they will target Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, a city of 2.8 million innocent people.
And do you have any indication about whether President Putin has made a decision on whether to invade? Do you feel confident that he hasn't made that decision already?
As of this moment, I'm convinced he's made the decision. We have reason to believe that.
My colleague Gaurav Sawant is joining us from the capital city of Kyiv. Gaurav, India today is in fact on the ground zero, getting minute by minute assessment really of the situation. For the American president to come out and tell the world that there is solid US intel that indeed there is going to be an attack by Russia is something that the world really can't ignore. It's not like every second day that a claim of this nature really is made by the American president, isn't it? How is the situation really on the ground? Do get us an update.
So there is an uneasy calm. People by and large believe that while there may be tension in the border areas, it may not come all the way to Kyiv. But for the US president to say that there is solid intelligence, that the troops that have been amassed, and you have close to 30,000 troops who are there in Belarus carrying out an exercise in Belarus. Now this exercise gets over on Sunday. If they return to their barracks post-Sunday, then there is an indication that the US overreacted. But should that not happen, then there is merit in the US president. And this is what people here on ground say, that 1.5 lakh was the initial assessment of the number of Russian troops amassed at borders. That number, according to the US President Joe Biden, has gone up to 1.9 lakh. So 1,90,000 Russian troops at various borders with Ukraine. Then in the past 48 hours, there has been a spike in the situation, Sneha, in terms of one, a gas pipeline explosion, two, a vehicle-laden improvised explosive device went off, three, violation along the borders. Now, all of this, whether it's bullets or ammunition or bombs going off or IEDs going off or a gas pipeline explosion, all of these, according to locals here, is an indication that tension is gradually escalating. It's being ratcheted up, and this would lead to a bigger situation, a false flag operation like the Americans say, or as the security chief here in Kyiv told journalists yesterday, that their apprehension is that Russia will ensure that Ukraine launches the first offensive, or at least claims that Ukraine launched an offensive in the restive territory, border territory. And once that happens, there would be a counter operation. So while military drills are being carried out both sides, the hope is that amicably a resolution will be found sooner than later. We were at the Shevchenko University here. So the graduation ceremony, the convocation, that happened as normal. Life is normal on the streets here, as you see. Of course, it's the weekend. It's early in the morning, 8:53 local time. It was raining, it was snowing earlier today. The temperature just a little over 2 degrees. So that's the reason why you don't see much movement on the streets just as yet. But the hope is, Sneha, that the resolution will be found.
Gaurav, thank you so much for getting us up to speed with that. Gaurav reporting on the ground situation, telling us that there is uneasy calm. But remember, there is a claim by the American president that there is solid intel input that there could be an attack within this week or so. And what we also know is that US is watching very closely and has also briefed Ukrainian military, is the update from independent reports that we have picked up.